sure about this? If you stayed, there would be plenty of chances to develop your skills.
That's probably true. But I'd rather go out and create those opportunities myself. We'll have Taguchi's back no matter what.
We'll figure it out together.
What an impressive and reliable team you are.
Thank you for all your support. Please, let me take care of the program adjustments. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work at a game company called Tokimeki Create, and I'm currently responsible for programming.
You're really dedicated, Sato.
That's Shun Taguchi, the head of the development department.
With this level of quality, there shouldn't be any problem releasing it.
If we release it like this, there's a high risk of bugs or server overloads.
Fixing issues is just part of game development. You still have other responsibilities, don't you? Make sure you give those the attention they deserve.
I understand. That's what I said, but I couldn't let go of the desire to fully refine the product. So the next day, I submitted my resignation to Taguchi.
Are you really sure about this? If you stay, you'll still have opportunities to gain valuable skills.
That's probably true, but I want to dedicate myself to perfecting the quality of the products I create. I want to actively seek out opportunities at a place where I can have those kinds of experiences.
Understood.
Excuse me.
Sato?
President Katsuragi. She's Yui Katsuragi, the president of Kirameki Games.
Is something the matter?
Huh?
You seem a bit down.
Well, the truth is, I've decided to resign.
What?
I was just about to make my rounds to say goodbye.
I can't believe this.
Oh, but I'll still be working in the same industry, so I hope we'll have the chance to work together again someday. After finishing my goodbyes with the other departments, I returned to the office to pack up my desk. We'll make sure to support Taguchi.
It's okay. We'll figure it out.
What an amazing team you all are. I'm counting on all of you.
It looks like everything will be just fine without me. Thank you so much for everything. And so I resigned from Tokimeki Create, started my job hunt, and quickly found a new opportunity.
Sato, we did it. A company wants to stock the game you've been working on in their stores.
Seriously?
You made it happen, Sato.
Incredible! I can't believe you actually pulled it off! Her name is Kanae Aramaki, and the person beside her is Takahiro Tabata. Since then, I've joined Kirameki Games, and I'm now part of their development department.
I never imagined my dream would come true like this, and it's all because of you.
It's only because you remembered the game I made, Yui.
Sato, you were one of the developers behind Yui's favorite game, weren't you? That's right. Back when I was having a tough time at school and felt completely hopeless, that game was what brought me back.
When you mentioned during the interview that your goal was to create a game like that, I was genuinely taken aback.
That's my dream, to create a game that can truly help someone.
Then this is the first step toward achieving that dream.
Exactly. So, let's give it everything we've got.
As we continue making great progress, Tokimeki Create, on the other hand...
What is happening here?
We deeply apologize. As for the refunds...
Refunds? How could that happen?
The number of users online has far exceeded our expectations, and the servers are on the brink of collapsing.
We're also seeing a flood of bug reports.
What about the programmers?
They're working as hard as they can, but the system is so complex that it's not something they can fix right away.
This is unbelievable. Sato always managed to resolve these issues on time.
That's because Sato was handling everything.
President Kuramochi.
I heard things were spiraling out of control, so I rushed back from my business trip. Where is Sato?
Well,
he quit.
He said it was to focus on developing his skills and growing professionally.
This is a disaster. Without him, we're finished.
That's a bit dramatic, don't you think?
The truth is, the reasons our game sold so well was entirely thanks to Sato.
What?
Sato had the foresight to anticipate potential problems and crafted his programs with incredible precision. Because of that, when issues arose, we were able to give clear directions quickly.
And the SCs could respond immediately. Are you saying that when he wanted to review things back then...
Did Sato suggest a review to you?
Well, I mean...
Get in touch with him immediately.
Please wait. We can still handle this ourselves.
Doesn't seem like it's going too well right now, does it?
Well, that's...
Taguchi, we're at our breaking point.
The phone won't stop ringing.
All right, I'll call him now.
Hello?
Sato.
Taguchi?
How's everything going at Kirameki Games?
Things are going well, but what's going on? Why the sudden call?
I was just worried. Wondering if you're getting to do the kind of work you've always dreamed of.
I've been given the freedom to work however I want.
Oh, come on now. There's no need to pretend.
I'm not pretending about anything.
Your skills in RPG development are outstanding, and it would be such a waste to let that talent stagnate. From what I've heard, most of what you're working on over there is just educational software for kids, isn't it?
So what if it is?
If you decide to come back, you'd be able to work on the kinds of games you truly love again.
No thank you.
What did you say?
I'm doing exactly what I've always wanted to do right now. I have no intention of leaving.
Don't say things like that. There's no need to put up a front.
I'm not pretending. That software was part of my dream as well. Please don't jump to conclusions about things you know nothing about. I'm committed to staying at Kirameki Games. So, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, wait!
How did it go?
Well... That's Sato. He's acting all superior just because I tried to be accommodating.
So, it didn't work out.
Don't worry. We'll handle it on our own somehow.
A few weeks later, it's been officially decided that the game will be shut down.
We were really struggling just to keep up with the bug fixes.
And we couldn't even get around to addressing the server issues. It's clear that things are really tough without Sato.
Please wait. The next game was developed entirely by our existing team. We're confident this time we can handle everything on our own.
Is that so? Yes!
From developing to programming, we've done it all with our own skills. We're fully prepared to deal with any unexpected problems.
This is our company's last chance. I'm putting my trust in you all.
You can count on us.
With those words, Tokimeki released their new game. But just a few days later,
this is hopeless. With these sales compared to the production cost, there's no way we'll turn a profit. Why is it failing?
We incorporated the popular command action battle system, making it a fast-paced and exhilarating experience. So why isn't it a hit?
The reviews say the graphics and character design seem careless.
Kuramochi will be back in a few days. If it comes to this, I'll have to play my trump card.
Please, you can't do this.
Sato.
Taguchi.
Is that? These individuals barged in, insisting they meet with Mr. Sato.
Why would you show up at my workplace like this? You're disrupting everyone here.
Please, Sato. We're desperate. Whether it's temporary or not, just come back to us.
What exactly is going on? The game Sato worked on. We couldn't manage the bugs or handle the server overload, so we had no choice but to shut it down.
As for the new release, the graphics and character design are being slammed as substandard, and there's no way we'll meet our sales goals.
True.
This is just awful. The characters look completely lifeless, almost as if they're expressionless mannequins.
Their facial expressions barely move at all.
The 3D designs are such a waste like this.
Hey, cut it out with all the criticism. We poured everything we had into this. Putting your heart into it is a bare minimum, don't you think?
She's absolutely right.
Do you really think it's fair to criticize people who gave it their all? Especially with such a limited team.
The real victims here are the customers and the characters in your game.
What did you just say?
Customers buy your product because they have high expectations for it. They're spending their money because they believe in what you're offering. But when they play the game, the customers are practically expressionless and completely lack appeal.
And when they finally do move, the animation quality is so poor, it looks like a total disaster.
You've already created buzz about your exciting action-packed battles, but this just squanders all of that potential. Why didn't you put the same level of care and effort into the design as you did the gameplay?
It's because of previous complaints about server crashes and the overwhelming number of bugs. We couldn't afford to repeat the same mistakes. That's why we increased the number of software engineers and made sure we were fully prepared this time.
So, in other words, focusing so much on programming meant you couldn't give enough attention to the graphics.
RPGs are all about the story. Sure, the character design might not be as strong as when Sato was here, but as long as we included engaging battle elements, we assumed it would sell without any issues.
That mindset is completely wrong. Kuramochi, the receptionist here, contacted me, so I rushed over.
President Kuramochi, this is,
You don't understand a thing about Sato's brilliance, do you?
Brilliance?
You thought Sato was just a programmer and could only handle programming, didn't you?
Is that not true?
He joined our company as a designer.
Until Taguchi became the head of the development department, I was mainly working on design.
What?
That was before we joined the company.
Wait a second. Then, could it be?
It seems like you figured it out. The game that became our company's top seller, Sato is the one who handled the design for it.
That was truly a masterpiece. It was a game crafted with the utmost dedication from the creators and development team, and it earned overwhelming support from the fans.
I was a fan of the game he made before joining our company. I practically begged him to come work with us, and Sato's exceeded all my expectations.
I'm also someone who was saved by that game. Sato doesn't just focus on programming, he values design, music, and the heartfelt efforts of the creators. He's such a kind and thoughtful developer.
For creators, pouring their skills into a game is like raising their own child. To treat those precious creations carelessly is absolutely unacceptable. It's no wonder the product isn't selling. But listen, the story and music are perfect. Even the reviews say so.
That's exactly why we're saying it's a waste. A single missing piece can ruin an entire project. In your rush to meet deadlines and get the product to market, haven't you lost sight of what really matters?
How could someone like you, an outsider, possibly understand that?
Because I've worked with you before. It's easy to see just by watching. Even back then, you were constantly relying on Sato to bail you out. Come to think of it, the engineers mentioned the same thing. They said it's because of Sato's clear directions that they're able to do their jobs the way they want.
Everyone said that about me?
There are people who notice and truly appreciate what you do. Even the designers and sound directors were singing his praises. Fulfilling client demands and meeting deadlines is certainly important, but if it means releasing a subpar product just to meet a deadline, then it's better to delay the release and sell a game that meets customer expectations. That approach will ultimately lead to much greater profits. We wanted to do that too.
But we're a small company. If we don't meet the client's demands, there's a risk they'll cut ties with us.
That's exactly why we needed someone like Sato.
What do you mean?
Didn't you notice while working with him? He's not just great on site, he's also skilled at negotiating with clients.
Really? Remember the times when the client requested deadline changes? That couldn't have been. Wait, it wasn't even a client request? Most clients give us some buffer time with their deadlines. Whenever it looked like we couldn't make it, I just gave them an honest update when they asked about the progress.
Even that kind of consideration makes a difference.
I had no idea.
By mediating between the client and the team, he's been keeping everything running like clockwork. It's been the same ever since he joined us. Thanks to him, our efficiency has improved dramatically.
You've been paying that much attention to me all along?
You're the one keeping this company afloat. Of course I have.
Unbelievable. Sato was that competent?
He's basically the perfect middle manager. Because of his clear and effective directions, the team can keep things running smoothly without any interruptions.
Sure, but I've been giving precise instructions to ensure everything runs smoothly. I've also made an effort to support the creators whenever I could. I don't see how there's such a big gap between what he and I do. Let me ask you this. When the team approached you saying they were having a hard time meeting the deadline,
Did you step in to negotiate with the client for them?
Well, the client's requests are non-negotiable. We have to follow through with what they ask, don't we?
The creators at Tokimeki take meticulous care of every single detail of the work. Sure, it can take more time, but there are plenty of clients who are open to adjusting their schedules if you negotiate properly. Many clients are also willing to have sincere discussions about deadlines and work together to find solutions. I think it's our duty to ensure both the client and the creators are satisfied with the proposals and the way we manage the work. Wouldn't you agree?
That's exactly right.
Our work only exists because of the creators. Sometimes it's essential to respect their perspectives and give their opinions the consideration they deserve.
But if we do that, we risk losing the client's trust.
You've been fixating on that this whole time.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to show a little more courage.
It's not as simple as you make it sound.
It is simple. The issue is that you've been far too focused on yourself and not paying attention to what's happening around you.
Kuramochi.
You had me and other dependable colleagues ready to support you, but instead you kept pushing forward on your own without ever asking for help. Isn't that where Sato had to step in and bail you out more than once?
That might be the case.
I should have paid more attention to everyone. I truly regret the trouble I caused. I'll make sure to personally apologize to the receptionist as well.
I deeply regret my actions.
I
You're
sincerely
terribly sorry.
apologize. Afterward, Tokimeki Create faced significant losses and had to close its Japan branch. The company tried to rebuild from scratch overseas, but Taguchi and the others, having lost their confidence, chose to resign on their own.
I can't seem to find a new job anywhere.
It's because our situation has become common knowledge in the industry.
I'm so sick of surviving on instant noodles.
While the three of them are barely managing to get by, as for us,
It's incredible how games can create connections like this.
do you remember the ending of that game?
Thanks to the goddess, the hero was saved, and the world was returned to peace, right?
To me, you're my goddess, Yui. Thank you for giving me a chance and taking me in.
If you put it that way, I feel the same. Thank you for being there for me too.
From now on, we'll keep supporting each other every step of the way. Thank you for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe